This gentleman right here, this is David Orr. David is the Director of Instruction for Campbell University, the PGA Golf Management Program. He's got a lot of responsibility in training our PGA instructors that are coming along. And David, you stumbled upon the putting Cyclops back in 2009. What is it about the putting Cyclops that attracted your attention, and why do you love it so?
Well, the first thing that attracted me was the hood over top, so that you cannot watch your putter going back and forth, which is a bad habit that all of us tend to do when
and
we're
one of
back.
the things that none of the other devices that are out there that are helping you work on your putting stroke, none of them can cover that and help you get rid of that flaw of watching the putter head.
You're absolutely right, Michael, and that's what got my interest at first. And then the second point that I really liked was the versatility of the product, where you can actually change from a straight back, straight through stroke to an arc stroke or an inside down the line stroke.
This is the thing that I think is so important about the putting Cyclops. What happens to you at home is that you're inconsistent from day to day with what stroke you think you're going to use because you haven't committed to one of these strokes. And what the putting Cyclops allows you to do is determine what putting stroke you want to use, set the putting Cyclops exactly up that way, and then every time you go putt, you practice that exact same way every single time, which allows you to make more putts and shoot lower scores. It's as simple as that.
Exactly, Michael. And we found in our testing that over the last 2 years that the majority of golfers have what's called a cut stroke. And what that means is the putter is actually working inward toward them with the face open on the path. And what this does is it creates a very poor launch or roll to the ball, affecting distance.
And distance is the most important thing in putting.
Exactly, and the great thing about the putting Cyclops, it is a toe-guided system, so it really kind of solves that problem of cutting across it.
And the thing that I love about it is that, you know, other systems, the device is in between your feet and the golf ball. And the thing that I love about the putting Cyclops is that when you go out and you putt with this system is out here. So you, as it was said, David told you that the toe of the putter is staying on the board.
It's a very good stroke station to get consistent with your setup alignments and everything. You've got the nice line on top to kind of see where you want to start the ball. You've got the Cyclops hole itself, okay, where you can actually start to get into a routine where you're looking at the hole, looking at the line, looking at the ball, and just send that putter back by reacting on time.
You know what, David, I totally agree with you. What I love about the putting Cyclops is it allows you to create proper fundamentals, and it allows you to set up properly every single time, creating consistency in your putting stroke. And the other thing that I love about it is that it helps any single level of player, no matter whether it's a professional or a beginner. Because when you create proper fundamentals and you set up consistently every single time, you know what? You're going to shoot lower scores. Simple as that. With putting Cyclops, when you go out to go practice, you've set the parameters to exactly what you want. If you believe that the putting stroke is an arc, you can set it to a 1 or a 2, whatever it is. And when you go out to go practice, we both know as teachers that you're going to get the proper practice in and you're going to improve, which I think is the most important part of what we do as instructors for our students to be able to improve, is make sure they practice properly.
Exactly, and that practice breeds consistency, and to me, consistency is far more important than technique.
For a lot of people talk to you about what the putting Cyclops has done for their putting game and ultimately for lowering their scores. But I want to get back to David Orr for a second. This is the guy who's the Director of Instruction at Campbell University's Professional Golfers Association Golf Management Program. Now, I know that's a lot, and believe me, it's a lot for me to remember and to come out with. But I want to tell you, this guy's important. He's involved with training professional golfers like myself to teach you to play better. And this is a guy that's telling you that this putting Cyclops is going to be your best friend, and it's going to allow you to take strokes off of your game and putt better.